Hello and welcome. Today I do have a World of Warships video for you guys. In this match I'm the tier 8 Japanese destroyer, the Fubuki. This match is on the map North and my plan is to go towards the sea cap it, and then go through the narrow strait towards D and take that one. But it seems somebody already is capping C on the enemy side, so I'll, turn away, still keep going. I'm spotted, which means that they have a destroyer there that has better concealment than me. It's the Mitsuki. I will fire my torpedoes and turn away because I definitely do not want to be in spotting range of an Atlanta. That just is a quick death. Okay, new plan. Go around long way and go towards the decap. At least this time, if I do meet resistance, I will have a friendly destroyer, that's a Fubuki, backing me up, and maybe even a few battleships. So we'll probably get a D. At least have a high chance of getting it. They are going to cap C though, because, nobody on our side is resisting it, and I definitely do not want to be the one taking damage from an Atlanta in a Fubuki. That would be silly. And so, we are sailing around the island. I would like to say that I'm sorry about the Blade and Soul video yesterday. It's just that's a build guide to mainly that shows ease of use. That is the easiest build to use that I can think of. So the earlier it's posted, the better. Although I don't know if any players will actually have any use for it, because it seemed to be rather unpopular in the Blade and Soul community. Oh well, it happens. And sorry for being absent for so long with World of Warships videos, but I have a hard time getting into the game right now. Like, I just don't feel that much interest. Anyways, now that we are at D, and Amagi has been spotted here at 7 kilometers, but it's okay, we're 2 destroyers, we have torpedoes. I will lead with my torpedoes quite a bit, mainly because I think that the Amagi is gonna turn away, and so, or turn closer. Essentially, I don't think he will be going exactly where the prediction line is. And the friendly Fubuki fired his torpedoes in a way that it's not quite on the marker either. Okay, so we're turning around. Also, this is an older video, so these torpedoes are spotted from quite the distance away still. We're turning around and going back in again, at least I am. Sadly, only 1 torpedo hit. That's unfortunate. I was hoping for a bit more, actually. Like, I really thought he was gonna take like 3 or 4, at least from me. But it seems he took at least 1 other from the other Fubuki, so that's good. And I imagine the friendly battleships are gonna finish him off sooner or later. And here's how you tactically beat yourself in your Fubuki. It's completely on purpose because, well, just trust me, it's on purpose. It has a purpose. I can't tell you what it is because that's classified. Oh yeah, I'm sorry, the purpose was to protect myself from that Mitsuki so I won't be spotted. Yes, that's exactly what it was for. I'm gonna fire my torpedoes into the smoke so maybe they will hit the Mitsuki. Why are you looking at me like that? Are you saying I'm a liar? Is this the face of a liar? Have I ever lied to you guys before? Oh my god, I don't understand. What's with you? Anyways, I'm going back around the island. Hopefully this Amagi gets picked off and I will want to go into the decap. I spotted the Mitsuki. I'm gonna fire my guns at her. Sadly I missed, but the island was in the way. I couldn't really lead that much more. Essentially just want to get cap. I imagine the Atlanta does not have a good time against all the battleships that are gonna come in. I'll just turn into the cap and just contest it for a bit, and then they will probably leave as we have overwhelming force. And I think those torpedoes are coming for me. Like, they weren't fired at me, but they are definitely coming towards me. I have to slow down though, because otherwise I'm gonna beach myself again. Okay, now I turned and oh my god, that's a Mitsuki. I'm gonna keep going straight because that way he will have a hard time torpedoing me. I fired my guns and noticed torpedoes are off cooldown in a moment, so I fired 2 of the volleys. just in case one of them misses, so the other one can pick it off, and it did, which is very good. And luckily I am gonna be unspotted in a moment for this Atlanta. Luckily for me, the Atlanta did not rain hell on me. He was mostly guessing where I was and still trying to get the shots on target, which was very good. Otherwise that could have been the end of the match for me. And now I just need to not fire my guns and I will be unspotted. I mean, stay unspotted. But yeah, all I really wanted to do here was get the C cap and then the D cap. But they interfered, so now I had to kill someone for it.
The enemy team has taken the lead.
At least I got the D cap though, so I will now go through the narrow strait into the C cap, and my friends will follow. At least Fubuki probably will. I don't think the battleships do really want to come through this narrow strait. They will probably take the long way around because, well, they're battleships. Hopefully we won't meet much resistance or any resistance at sea. I go through the narrow channel and exit to the side that's on our side of the map, because that will be safer. If I go through the other side and I get spotted, that might just leave me dead. So I still have smoke though, so I should be fine. But still, it's better to be safe than sorry, because we do have a ship's disadvantage, 7 against 8. We are gonna have 3 of the 4 points though, but we are at a points disadvantage, so this merely equalizes things for a bit. Hopefully we can get the B cap as well, and then just corner them and finish them off. Right now, meeting a destroyer isn't that dangerous because we're 2 together, so we can probably take anything. In regards to destroyers at least. Cruisers, not so much. But yeah, I don't know. I have a hard time playing the game recently. Like, I don't get into it that much like I used to. I don't mind doing the videos. I understand people like these videos, so I kinda enjoy doing them, but I don't know. Playing the game to get the footage is kinda difficult-ish. On top of that, I don't know. Once I miss deadlines for things, I dread them, and I have a really hard time following up. Also, that Cleveland would be a great pick-off. Like, one shot on the target and the Cleveland's down. I just need to get in range. Okay, that should do it, I think. I mean, the Cleveland couldn't have expected this. And dead. Interesting that that one shot actually set a fire too. I do know that there's 2 DDs, at least was, at B, so I had to be a bit careful, because the friendly Fubuki that was coming along with me did not follow to this point. But at least it's a 6 against 6 now, so it shouldn't be as big of a disadvantage to us. Also, I'm gonna get B most likely, so should be fine. I want to stop here because if that Hatsuhara comes around the island, for whatever reason, he shouldn't be able to spot me. I'm not quite sure if this edge of the island would cover me, but I'm hoping it would. On top of that, random torpedoes wouldn't hit me. Just waiting out the cap. Don't want to take any chances, and then I'll just move out. We are at a points advantage now. Ships are still equal, more or less. Actually, they were equal. 2 destroyers on both sides, 1 cruiser and 3 battleships. Okay, they are getting A, which makes sense considering 5 of their ships are on that side. At least 5. Probably the 6. Actually, no, all the 6 are on that side. Because the second destroyer last spotted was in that area, and they are all at A. Really, what we kind of need to do at this point is to, you know, just survive, and we will win most likely. Unless we keep killing ourselves, of course, against them, like I am doing right now. Okay, I'm not really killing myself because I am a DE. I still have my smokes and stuff, and I think it's worth it to try to pick off with random torpedoes while the battleships are in transit. But I mean, it's just a guess on whether it will or will not work out. I do have 3 of my caps though, so I think it's quite okay. I mean, I have captured 3 caps so far. Coincidentally, we also have the exact 3 caps that I have captured. I'm gonna just keep pelting these battleships with torpedoes at this point. I don't see the point in, well, doing much else. The one worry is being randomly spotted by one of the DDs though. Luckily they aren't quite coming here at the moment yet. I don't think anything is gonna hit from these torpedoes. Oh, never mind. Actually 2 of those hit the Fuso. That's interesting. Very lucky for me. Unlucky for the Fuso. Did minimal damage though, but still, damage is damage. But yeah, funny thing is, some people are complaining in chat about us destroyers not helping out the battleships and going towards the other side of the map or whatever the hell. I don't understand the complaint because we got the 3 caps. Also, I really want experience, so capping is the #1 thing at this point. I will fire at different leads. Sadly, I expected the Fuso to keep charging towards the caps, but she isn't. She is turning away, so all those torpedoes will probably miss, I think. Sadly, I'm spotted. This is unfortunate. I guess I can just fire my guns and slow down, and I will then smoke. Because I'm not gonna get out of this, at least not anytime soon, and if I keep moving inside the smoke, I'll be dead. So my best bet is to wait for this Fuso to die. I got a fire, that's good. Very good. Let's see if I can get 1 more. Or 3 more. Sadly, the damage output on these guns against battleship armored targets is like none. Okay, those torpedoes aren't for me. Okay, second fire. Very good. Very good. Burn, baby, burn. One of the DDs is capping B, which is a bit unfortunate, but should be fine for us, I think. We are still in the points lead, although we might lose it at some point. But we're definitely gonna get this Fuso. Okay, this destroyer that's close by, that one's a bit disconcerting. I will fire these torpedoes so that they might randomly hit the Fuso in case something happens to me, or the Fuso manages to somehow survive long enough. Hopefully he doesn't, but you know, things can happen. And I think my smoke is wearing off. Never mind, my smoke has worn off already. And there is a DD very close by. This is very bad for me. It's a Hatsuharo. If he has torpedoes, he might kill me. Or the Cleveland might kill me, that's very close by as well. I'll at least try to take this Hatsuhara out. That Fuso is also firing at me. Very bad things. Okay, the Fuso was down, and the torpedo that I fired actually killed him. Those were good torpedoes, and, well, I am dead. I did manage to get the final shot off on the Hatsuharu. He should burn down now, I think. Okay, well, it's just a flesh wound, but the problem is, at this point, there's one battleship against 4 enemy ships. There's 3 minutes and 25 seconds left. And it's an almost full HP New Mexico. I think it's the guy that went around towards D and took the long way around in like one of the slowest battleship type ships in the game. I think we're screwed. Or are we? Because if you think about it, if we push it to the limit in terms of time, I think we should win. I don't see them being able to get the C and D caps before we are able to hit 1,000 points. On top of that, even time might just simply run out. Like, I don't see them closing the 120 point gap in time, because right now we are both gaining points at an equal rate. So unless they can actually kill this New Mexico, we should actually win the game. Wow, that's amazing. I guess this New Mexico is the MVP of this game, which is you know, odd to say the least. I think he doesn't even need to fire at them. All he really needs to do is keep sailing away. Like, he doesn't need to turn in any way. He just needs to sail away. I just hope he doesn't show broadside to the battleships and get citadelled massively, because he does need to survive for a bit longer. But luckily he actually listens when people say things, so it's okay. Like, okay, his aim is atrocious, but I mean, all he really needs to do is survive. So sometimes even if you do nothing at all, you are still being useful to our team, because you are one additional ship on the board that they need to take care of. Chat is funny though. But anyways, we have won the game. Thank you to Bob in his New Mexico that did very little except survive, but sometimes survival is all you need to do. I got 16,000 experience in this game, in a Fubuki. I think it's the mission and stuff. Oh well. And it was a victory for Destroyed. And I was number 1, 2700 base experience. And check out the guy who won the game for us, Bob, the last one on the board. And he got Solo Warrior as the last player on our team with 0 kills. Solo Warrior, 0 kills, as the last player alive. That's amazing. Saved by the most unlikely player imaginable. So anyways, if you enjoyed this video, then please subscribe, and thanks for watching.